Hi, this is Todd from the Scoundrels Cantina, and welcome to another episode of a Star Wars story. In this video, I'll be telling you the story of Darth Malgus, who is most notably seen in the Star Wars The Old Republic MMORPG game. As always, we're mixing the expanded universe and canon, because we believe that there's no reason why most of it can't fit together. So anyway, let's do it! Darth Malgus was a Force-sensitive human born in 3701 BBY on Andromeda Caste to the name of Veridon and was raised by his adoptive father. His father owned a private zoo in which Veridon would take care of the animals. At some point in his youth, he killed a Twi'lek servant for a minor mistake to prove himself as capable of being a Sith. His father would be proud of his son and send him to the Sith Academy on Andromeda Caste to become a Sith warrior. There, Malgus would be chosen as an apprentice by a pureblood Sith, Master Vindican. It was after becoming an apprentice that he took on the name Malgus. On a trip to Geonosis, Malgus would meet a Twi'lek slave girl whose owner was beating her, after which he killed her master and took her as his own. They would eventually become lovers and consider each other as husband and wife. In 3681 BBY, Malgus and his master would participate in the reclaiming of the planet Korriban, the ancient birthplace of the Sith, by attacking the Republic station orbiting it. This, alongside other Sith attacks throughout the galaxy, sparked the Great Galactic War. When Malgus and Vindican landed on the station, they immediately attacked Jedi Master Keo Sindarch and his apprentice Satele Shan, in order to not be any witnesses of the Sith Empire's return. After a fierce duel, Vindican was impaled in his abdomen by Keo Sindarch, leaving Malgus on his own to face the Jedi Battle Master. It was at this point that Malgus truly connected with his rage, and fought through the machinery that was thrown at him by the Jedi, as well as disarmed him with one of his lightsabers, after which he cut him down. He would be surprised to see his master was still alive, so he mocked him for his failure, before decapitating him. Malgus then went to the surface of Korriban, where he experienced a vision of the Republic burning, after which he started to believe that it will be by his hand. Around 3667 BBY, he would be granted the rank of Darth, taking on the full name, Darth Malgus. He would be selected to lead a surprise attack on Alderaan, where he was accompanied by thousands of assault droids and Sith troopers. They would march across the planet, destroying everything in their path, from cities to forests. During one of their marches, they were ambushed by Havoc Squad, a Republic Special Force unit led by Commander Jace Malcolm, who was the same trooper he encountered 14 years ago at the Korriban orbital station. After seeing how Darth Malgus was killing his fellow troopers, Jace ran at him while taking out a few Sith, but would eventually be stopped by Malgus's Force Lightning. At Malgus's command, 3 Sith prepared to execute him, but arrival of Jedi Knight Satele Shan saved him. This drew Malgus's attention, so after 14 years, the two enemies started to duel. The Sith Lord gained the upper hand and almost eliminated Shan, but was interrupted by Malcolm's brute strength and live grenade. Satele would then use the opportunity to force push Malgus into a cliff before she hit him with an even stronger blast, which brought the cliff down on him. Darth Malgus survived and attained heavy injuries which he didn't even feel due to how enraged he was due to his defeat. While leaving Alderaan on his shuttle, he sensed a Jedi in the city below, after which he jumped out of his shuttle to face him, desiring revenge for his defeat. After a long duel with a Zabrak Jedi, Malgus was almost killed, but his hate made him powerful, which would eventually achieve victory. Following the battle on Alderaan, Malgus was nursed back to health by Alina Daru, but the jaw wounds he received during the battle forced him to wear a respirator mask that covered his nose, mouth, and neck. In 3653 BBY, the Sith Empire contacted the Republic in order to negotiate an end to the war. While they organized the peace treaty, the Sith actually planned to conquer Coruscant and use the negotiations as a distraction. Darth Angral and Darth Malgus were in charge of the planned attack, and in months leading to it, Malgus and his team practiced for it. When it was finally the time, the Sith Force infiltrated a Republic shuttle, while Malgus and Alina walked right into the temple while taking out a few guards. When they locked themselves in front of the Jedi, the captured Republic shuttle crashed through the main entrance of the Jedi temple, stopping right behind their leader. The shuttle hatch opened, revealing at least 25 Sith warriors, which immediately attacked the Jedi. As the battle raged on, Malgus had his eye on Van Zalo, one of the greatest Jedi of his era. When they locked themselves in battle, it was almost as if they were equals, but the Sith eventually got the upper hand and stabbed his enemy through the abdomen, thus killing him. Before leaving the ruins of the Jedi Temple, Darth Malgus had his lover, Alina Daru, be sent to an Imperial medical transport. After some complications with the superiors, Darth Malgus, before exchanging with her some passionate emotional words, stabbed Alina Daru through the heart with his lightsaber because she was his greatest weakness and could be used against him. However, her death tore up Darth Malgus emotionally to a point where he was constantly reminded of Alina, which fed his anger. In death, she was his greatest strength. After the signing of the Treaty of Coruscant, which officially ended the war, Malgus distanced himself from the Sith Empire and led his forces into the unknown regions, expanding the Empire's control into the largely unexplored territories. Following the presumed death of the Sith Emperor Andromen Kaz, Darth Aro invaded Ilum as retaliation, but his striving was ended by Darth Malgus, who helped the Republic into defeating him in order to see his rival cast aside. Once his plans were fulfilled, he delivered a speech to the Empire.
This better be good.
Fellow Sith, citizens of the Empire, too long the strength of the Empire has been beholden to the infighting of the Dark Council and the disappearance of an apathetic Emperor. Sith, children of Sith and warriors everywhere, I declare a new Empire, open to all who long for conquest, freedom from inhibition, and the right to follow their passions.
What does he think he's doing?
The Dark Council is dissolved. Those who would join Darth Seiren in supporting me, cast aside your titles, and let me lead you to victory. Those who will not, prepare to face our stealth armada. The Emperor is gone. His station and power are mine. We will conquer the galaxy while the Emperor sleeps.
Soon after, a strike team would infiltrate Darth Malgus' stealth space station. Malgus activated the station's self-destruct sequence to destroy the fleets assaulting it before dueling the strike team sent to face him. Eventually, he would be bested by the strike team, but not killed. 4 years after his initial defeat, the mysterious faction known as the Eternal Empire invaded the known galaxy, subjecting it to the rule of Zakul. During the initial raids, Malgus was found and captured by Twin Princess, Arkan, and Texan. Like many of the Eternal Empire's enemies, Malgus was frozen into carbonite and was then delivered in that state as a gift to their father, the Immortal Emperor Valkorion. That means that he could wake up at any time. Anyway guys, this is it on the story of Darth Malgus, and we hope you all enjoyed it and learned something new about the vast galaxy of Star Wars. If you want to watch more videos like this one, the link to the playlist of our other Star Wars stories and videos will be down below. And also, if you want to support this channel, hit that subscribe button for even more videos like this one. And remember guys, God is awesome, may the Force be with you always, and we'll see you in another video. You rebel scum.
This party's over.